How you doing, guys? Steve here again tonight. I wanted to run something by you guys that happened to me last night. I had my bachelor party, which was a great freaking time. It started out with a day of street hockey with a bunch of my friends and family. Driving there, I was anxious, for obviously no reason. It was more nerves that I was doing something that I wouldn't have been able to do months prior to yesterday. It was nervous. I was nervous about how I was going to be. If my depression or my anxiety was going to take over throughout the day. But I kind of quickly calmed myself down when I was driving there, and I said I'm going to be around everybody I know. All my loved ones, in my life, a lot of them, some of them weren't there, but that's besides the point. We had a great couple hours of hockey, and, it brought me back to childhood memories and happy times in life, which was good. Then afterwards, we all went home, cleaned up, and then we took a limo out to a pretty expensive steakhouse, which was their treat. My buddies, they treated me to dinner and the limo ride there. It was an awesome time. I'll never ever forget it. I did drink, which I knew was going to be shitty the next day because you're not supposed to drink on medication. You're also not supposed to drink when you're depressed because, of course, it makes you more depressed. But one thing I wanted that happened last night was what I want to tell you guys about. Is I was sitting next to one of my friends who I don't really talk to as much anymore and haven't really seen, lately. But he's part of my bridal party. Of course he was there. He's one of my best friends. And I came back from the bathroom. I sat down and he said, "Hey Steve, you won." And I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "You won." And I was clueless to what he was talking about. He said, "You're a winner." He said, "I want you to know that." And I still had no idea what he was talking about. So he went on to tell me that he heard about what I have been going through, what has happened to me through the last year, and stuff that he wasn't aware of until was last night. And he said, "You won." And he said that he knows plenty of people out there who don't reach out for help and keep it a secret. And he's had plenty of friends who didn't make it this far. And he wished that they did ask for help. And he wished that they were strong enough to ask for help. And he said that I'm really strong. And it never occurred to me how strong I was, how strong I am every day, how strongly I fight to get through this and get better. And it also occurred to me that there's a lot of people out there who are, I don't want to say weak, but they're too ashamed to reach out for help when they know that something's wrong. And it's kind of like the stigma that every man's supposed to be strong and that, rub some dirt on it, chick stick scars type shit. Men don't cry. And there's a lot of guys out there who they don't reach out for help. And he said, "Steve, you're strong. You're a fighter." He told me to thank my parents for giving me good genes and to have a good head on my shoulders to be able to fight through this disaster of a life, which is my anxiety and my depression. And he said that I've already won. and he asked me if I'm close to being better, and I said closer than I was. And he said, well, good. But he said, what do I have planned for after I'm better? And I said, honestly, I think that my true calling, and sometimes you find your true calling when you're at your worst, I think my true calling in this world is to help others who are in similar situations, because I know that this world, this mental health community, this mental health world, it can be a screwed up place, and he wishes that his friends got help, and he wishes that he hadn't lost some of his friends. So he told me and to pat myself on the back, and he also told me to write down what I had just told him, which was, as soon as I'm over this shit, my calling in this world is to help others. This is what I've been trying to do with this channel, and this is what I'm going to continue to do as I help myself. And when I'm better, and I will be better, I'm going to voice and stand on top of the tallest mountain, and I'm going to fight for those who can't fight for themselves, because there are many people out there who have been done wrong by doctors and been done wrong by misinformation. And I want to have a place where anyone can come, anybody who's afraid, anybody who doesn't know how to fix themselves and doesn't know what's wrong and wants help. I want to have a spot like that, open up a center, or just do something to help others who are in similar situations. And I want to do the right thing, and I don't want to do it for money. I'm not going to be in it for money. I'm going to be in it to help, because I know how much this sucks. And it's sad to hear from somebody you know personally who has friends or loved ones who have battled with depression and battled with anxiety and lost the battle. And as far as my friend said, is that I've won, because I've made it this far, and I'm over the hill, and I'm slowly coming down the hill. And there's a lot of people who don't get to the top of the hill. And unfortunately, they take their own lives, or they just don't make it. So, here's to anyone out there watching this. If you're watching my video, you're asking for help. And if you know somebody who needs help, show them my video. Let them know that you think they might need help, and help them out if you think they're in need of help. Even though it's a hard thing to do, it's a hard thing to ask for help, it's also hard to help others. There's a lot of people who have helped me, and I thank God every day, because I know what a burden a depressed and anxious person can be on a person's life. So if you're out there and you're still fighting and you're still surviving, thank everyone who's helped you along this road, this shitty fucking hellacious road. Tell everyone that you love them, because I love everybody who's helped me. I love every single person who's reached out, who's asked me how I'm doing, who's drove me to doctors, who's picked up the phone when I'm upset, and been at the other end of a text message, or just to chat and bullshit with when I'm really down. There's so many people who have helped me, and there's especially one person, my fiance, who's helped me the most. And I don't know if I could have done it without her. I don't know if I can do this without her. But she's helped me a tremendous amount. And if you're out there and you don't have that person, like I've been lucky enough to have, thank God, then you fight, and you fight to stay alive, and you fight, and you fight for help, and you fight to get better. So, like I said, if you're watching this video and you truly need some help, then you've won. You're on the road to winning, because this is a war, this is a battle, and you're already 1 foot in the door to winning. Asking for help, you're a winner if you do. Like I tell you guys all the time, you keep your heads up every day, you keep fighting, and you keep surviving. Ask for help if you need it. I promise you that you'll get it. I love you guys, and I hope you get well soon. I'll talk to you guys later.